Hello everyone, Damien Knight here again. This is the second run through that I'm going to do with my Demon Hunter. I already went through the build with you. The only thing that I changed was the power of my box from the Dead Man's Legacy to, where is it at? Helltracker. And what Helltracker is going to do is it's going to give me a 10% chance every time I hit to summon a spike trap, a caltrops, or a sentry. And we're going to see what that does as compared to the other way for getting that 4th and 5th sentry out faster to get that extra 1200% damage for having those 2 sentries out. I'm going to jump into a regular rift just like the last one. We'll jump right into it. I'll go through it completely. Get the Rift Guardian. We're just going to see how much faster we can get.
That is impossible.
Get that 4th and 5th sentry. See, I didn't drop it on one of those. Now I'm not sure if it's only if I'm hitting them, if it's only my primary ability hitting, or if it could be my pets, my sentries, or anything like that. We're just gonna do some testing out with it and see what happens here. As you can see, the damage being dealt is not changed. It's still just owning everything it comes across. We do lose the 60% health double hit with the multi-shot, but I don't see how that's stopping
No, I will not do that.
everything from dying just as fast as before anyway. Naturally, this is a really small map. Not going to get much done there.
That would not be wise.
Not showing a super high drop rate on that sentry. Oh, there's one right there. I didn't drop that. That one drops by itself. I'm not gonna drop any sentries on my own. I'm gonna kind of see what kind of drop rate I get with it on its own. Unless I get into trouble, then I'm going to go ahead and drop one. I'm not sure if they drop where I hit the enemy, or there's another one there. I mean, 10% isn't a whole lot of chance to drop something, and then it's got a choice of 3 things. There's another one there. I'm dropping one about every minute and a half or so, just on a guess. So I'm not sure exactly how. How much faster that's going to be getting the 4th and 5th out, whether I wait for it to reload, restack, or if I just throw it out myself. I'm not sure if it's going to be that much of a great bonus.
That is impossible.
I mean, if it was a higher percentage chance, or maybe even if it was just the one thing, if it was just the sentry, 10% chance just to throw the sentry, because I've been throwing caltrops and spike things down too, I've noticed.
No, I will not do that.
It's almost like it cycles it instead of having a chance drop. It cycles what. See, there's my caltrops right there, or my spike trap. There's another sentry. And like I said in the previous video, the sentry bonus, you get it no matter where you're at on the map, in conjunction to where the sentries are. Wimpy guys with the damage shield thinking they can survive. Oh, boosting my experience there. So I guess it's all about how you want to play your character. If you want to have the Helltracker's bow in the slot, or the Bombardier's rucksack, or even the Dead Man to get the bonuses. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a real fast increase as far as automatically dropping to dropping it on your own.
That is impossible.
I mean, the damage is there with even just 3. You drop, I'm doing 700 million damage per crit with my multi-shot, and just with 3 down, you get that 4th and the 5th one down like so. You're doing billions of damage at any given point. It's hard to see through all the damage that's going on to get an exact number. My pets are doing millions of damage apiece. I mean, when your ferrets are taking out mobs, something's broken in a set. Ferrets doing 100 million, 150 million damage. Wolves doing 200 million damage. Arrows doing billions of damage. There's something just not right about it. I mean, I think I saw 1.038 billion, something like that. There's just a lot of damage output with this new Marauders class. I mean, they upped the damage of the damage bonus for your sentries individually, and then they increased the damage bonus you get for multiple sentries out. Extended that over to the companions. I mean, giving your companions a 1,800 to 3,000% power boost is kind of sick. I'm coming up on the Rift Guardian here in just a moment. Probably the next elite pack I get.
I can't do that.
The Rift Guardian has found you.
And just owns a Rift Guardian. Torment 9 just falls. Life melts away. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Jump back into town. And see what elites I got, or legendaries I got here. Let's see here. Oh, I think I know what this one is. Odyssey's bow. Oh, there's another Helltracker. Gonna hold on to that one. I think that's the second one I've ever gotten. Another set of Marauder's gloves. Gladiator gauntlets. You know, I almost used those on her since I have her built for gold. Here's a set for if you're gonna run a melee demon hunter. If you only have melee weapons, or damage is increased by 600%. That's got to be kind of gross. Use it in conjunction with Impale, and it deals an additional 40,000 weapon damage to the first enemy hit. Yeah, that's kind of 40,000%. Kind of making some broken ass sets here, if you ask me. Well, there's the build. I think I got nothing I can really use right now. Kind of hoping for some ancient legendaries, but as you can see, between the two different powers, trying to get that fourth and fifth one out a little bit faster. Maybe the Helltracker does give you that extra sentry, about a minute and a half, I would say, as long as you're hitting stuff. It looks like it cycles between the spike trap, the caltrops, and the sentry as you're going along. It's a pretty dead even drop at about a minute and a half. I didn't time it exactly, so maybe I'll watch the video and time it that way. Or the Dead Man's Legacy, you get that double the damage to enemies less than 60% health. It all depends on what you're looking for. I think I'm gonna stick with the Dead Man's Legacy. I keep an eye on my sentries and drop the first 3 and then just keep dropping them as I go anyway. So I'm gonna stick with the Dead Man's Legacy personally. Another shout out to A Button Games. He's the one that mentioned that, tested out. I don't see much of a difference. I think I'd rather have the extra damage halfway through their life. But to each their own. Maybe you have better luck with getting the sentries to drop faster. Not sure. But other than that, I'm going to call it a night. And we'll see you on the next one. Have a good one.